am one of those people who is guilty of um, watching the Charlie Kirk. I was not a fan. I didn't listen to Charlie Kirk or anything. But I've been following y'all. I've been following the whole Candace Owens and Erica Kirk and all the Republican MAGA bullshit they're going through. They're ripping each other apart. And y'all, I'm telling you, Nick Fuentes, he got a thing for Candace. She turns him on so serious. He's always saying this little shit, and they let him slide. He wants Candace so bad. It's all these little love triangles, these little love taps and shit. It's crazy. He's obsessed with Candace, and all of the complaints he has and stuff. The other day he was with Sneeko on a live stream, and he's like, yeah, she wants me. I could tell. Yeah. Candace wants me, and Sneeko was like, but she's married. Nick Fuentes is a damn deviant. That's all I could say. He's a fucking deviant. But anyway, my point is to say that mourning has a history. Erica Kirk is getting towed up. She looking real bad out here. She is single handedly fucking up Turning Point USA. Okay, with her husband Bill. And there's somebody calling my damn phone. God damn it! Fuck, is it even on, y'all? Okay, I think it's still on. Hopefully they don't call back. I have to block every time I go live. That's why I don't be live much. God damn. I had a customer yesterday. I tried to call you, Zach. So she called 5 times. And that's when I was doing my back and forth with Big J yesterday. So I had a customer who she needed to return some of her stuff, and I missed her call. I was only on there for like an hour and a half, but yeah, I can damn near can't turn my fucking phone off. Anyway, what I was saying. But mourning, there's a history of mourning. When you have lost, particularly if you are a widow, there is a history. At least in Western culture. We'll say Western culture. I'm sure they have this in other cultures too, but I can only speak on Western culture. But historically in the United States, even up into the Victorian era, it was always like a ritual where when you were a wife, because so much is invested in your husband, when you lost your husband, you lost a lot. So there would be a loss, a mourning, a sense of loss, like I am lost, like LOST as well. So there's loss and there's lost. Because as you know, women were not empowered, and much of whatever they benefited from came from their husbands. So it was a big shakeup to become a widow. A very, oh my God, now my earplug on now. Lord have mercy. Today's one of them days I'm in traffic. So anyway, the point I'm saying is Erica is conflicted. She's trying to be a modern woman, but the world has not caught up. We're modern in certain ways, but that tradition of mourning has always existed. It's very important. I don't care what anybody say. Yes, I'm a feminist and all of that, but we got to do reality. That's why people are clowning her because she's not mourning properly. I know that's supposed to be the Victorian era. That's supposed to be the 1500s, the 1300s, and we're not there. We're modern people. I get it. But in our subconscious mind, a woman, particularly when she loses her husband, she's supposed to mourn. If she goes out the next day and she happy and shit and smiling, you might smile when you with your friends, but don't have enough fucking nerve to smile and be laughing and having a good time in public. It may be an actor, it may be a show, but the world expects it. And when you don't do that, you become a source of ridicule. And that's what's happening to Erica Kirk. People are not breaking it down like I am. They just know something's not right. It's not right. She's not doing proper mourning. The Victorians and the early Western people, those women used to actually wear black. They stopped wearing colorful clothes. They wear all black. They'd be drenched in black. They'd wear a black veil. The same way you got married in white, you'd be looking married like you, but you're in black. Same shit. Okay? That's how when the motherfucker gone, that's how you gotta act. That's what they used to do. Women would wear black, they would stay secluded, they would only focus on family, they would stay in the home. That's the old time. That was real mourning. And you'd have to come out of mourning slowly. and it would take you a year. So the death of a husband meant something. But these broads, they don't understand that still lingers. It lingers. People don't really care, honestly, about men. As long as you ain't flaunting out with some chick, moving some chick in the next day to y'all's home if your wife died. Nobody really cares. But a woman, I'm so sorry. Feminism or none, a woman is supposed to have a mourning period. If her husband dies in this modern era, this is why they picking at Erica Kirk. This is why they ridiculing her. A woman is supposed to go sit her ass down. She's supposed to focus on her family. She's supposed to seem as if she is contemplative. She's concerned. She's worried. She has to look that way. You can't walk around with joy in your eyes, laughing and chilling, going on vacations, out and about, worry free. That's not going to work. That's not, the world has not caught up. The world still believes that women must mourn. And it makes sense to me. I'm Southern. I'm Southern. And it is totally like if you lose your husband in the South and you out here partying, doing this. When Nene Leakes' husband Greg died, I was mad with her. Bitch, what is you doing? She out having living her best life. I was not feeling that at all. I felt it was very improper. In the South, that's just how it is. Hey, what's up? What's up, Gabe? What's going on? Mourning is very important. And so if you don't mourn, and it does mean, look at what she had on. People are critiquing her. The bitch had on tight leather black pants. She had on a see-through shirt. The whole world was judging. All that feminism went out the door for everybody. Men are calling her out. What are you wearing? What are you doing? She did that hug on JD Vance, gripping his hair. They called her out. Wake up call. America still believes that women must mourn as widows. Feminism didn't put a dent in that. Sorry. So Erica Kirk is being dragged. Like she's being dragged. She's being dragged for filth because she out here wearing hot pants. She out here talking about she a boss bitch. You gonna jump in and try to be a CEO? Girl, you better go sit your ass down. Everybody's criticizing her. As a mourning wife, a widow, you're supposed to go sit your ass down. She's doing book tours. She on the internet. Everybody's like, why are you not with your children? We gotta make it make sense. We live in the modern world, the modern era. But everything ain't changed that goddamn much. So Erica Kirk needs to sit her ass down, go be with her children, put an interim in as a CEO, because she got shit for brains. She can't run no fucking company. She is educated, but she ain't too bright. Okay. She need to stop wearing hoochie coochie clothes. Stop getting up in everybody's face. She has been literally doing a tour for like 3 weeks on everybody's show. Got something to say. She want to be heard, and she's just a beauty queen. That's all she is. She's a beauty queen, and her dabbing. She gotta learn how to cry, bitch. Learn how to cry. She keep getting that little piece of tissue paper, and she be dabbing the hell out of it, and it don't be wet. There don't be no tears. And if you crying, cry for real. Let that mascara run. Stop putting all that goddamn makeup on. I don't wear makeup. Excuse me. Fake, just fake. And everybody's calling it out. You got to decide, are you mourning or you not mourning? Your behavior looks like you ain't mourning. Your behavior. And that tissue paper and them fake frowns and cries, it ain't mixing. It ain't mixing. Somebody need to teach Erica Kirk how to mourn like a real widow. That's my point. That's my point. I just want to say that. In the South, we would talk about you like a dog. Talking about you going out, you going on vacation, you running around here with frumpy little clothes, living your best life, smiling and shit. We will drag you. We will talk about you like a dog, especially in the South. We're gonna drag your ass. And people who love you gonna tell you, girl, go sit down somewhere. Girl, get out of folks' face. Be with your family. Stay focused. That's what we gonna do in the South. Your family ain't gonna let you carry on like that. They're not. They're gonna keep you busy. You know? I just can't believe it. Man, if my husband passed away, I'd be so fucking pitiful. I'd be so fucking pitiful. I would literally be LOST lost. Yes. So if you acting like you just skipping your beat, he's dead. Let it go. Now Candace is mourning. Candace is mourning. You can see that. Candace has all kind of emotion. That was supposed to be her man, but because whiteness exists, it couldn't be. So she got old George, and that's all right. But look how she just skipped over it. That bitch was happy the next day. She literally was happy the next day when they had that big pyrotechnic convention. Erica Kirk looked like she wasn't having no problems. I forgive him, the man who shot my husband. Who does that? No woman who loves her husband is gonna announce or even say anything like "I forgive him." That shit might come a year later. That bitch is that bitch is she Mossad. She's something else. She undermined. She subverted that man. She was planted. And I got a little side theory. She said the other day, what did she say? I was carrying a human baby. I was growing a real human inside of me. She's talking about her pregnancy, talking about she hid it. They don't have any pictures of her pregnant. I had a flashback to Wendy Williams. I remember when Wendy Williams noticed that Beyonce on slow motion, her stomach folded. It's pretty clear that Beyonce's first child was a surrogate. Jay-Z rented out a whole hospital floor to protect all business secrecy. Everybody had to sign an NDA. But Wendy Williams, she pointed it out. Wendy Williams pointed out. She looked at it, she said, look at how Beyonce sits down. Pregnant women, 9 months pregnant, 8 months, they don't sit down like that. You slowly back up and drop your ass in to the seat. Because you can't bend forward. You got a gut. You can't bend forward. Beyonce sat down like she was a man or an unpregnant woman. Just as casual. And when she did that damn rubber stomach that she had, it folded, it flopped, it bent like a can. It was visual from her clothes. Wendy Williams called it out. Beyonce had a surrogate. She ain't carrying no baby, not the first one. She had a surrogate. I have a theory that Erica Kirk, because that was her only goal on that CBS special, to establish. She thinks Candace is going to expose that maybe, just maybe, those eggs might not even be from Erica. You know how rich folks do. Even Candy Burris here in Atlanta, Housewives of Atlanta. Her and Todd's last child, it was a surrogate. It was her egg and Todd's sperm. They had a surrogate. And that's what people do when they're very arrogant, they're too rich. They're like, I'm not finna waste my body. I'm not finna go through no pregnancy. I'm not finna do this. I'll hire a womb. I will hire a womb. I bet that's what the secret is. Erica Kirk was like, I'm too cute to be getting pregnant and fucking up my body. And that's why she keeps repeating over and over. When I was pregnant, when I was pregnant, when I was carrying a human in my body, I had to carry a human. I had to own my pregnancy. All this, girl, what is you protesting? You think Candace gonna find out, or you think she already knows? So you're trying to create a narrative. I know what's going on. I think so. So Erica Kirk, she got some lessons to learn in womanhood. She knows nothing. Poor child. Poor child. That's my thoughts. Modern women are not beyond mourning properly. That's my point. All right. That was my quick thought. Ashe.